Carter from Carter Curriculum. I'm in a learning series. It's a small little learning series. We're dealing with Socrates' 3 secrets to teaching with fire. I'm here in order to help reignite the fire for learning, for literature, and life. And in order to do so, oftentimes I think that I can just go into a text and figure out what that text is saying and apply it to my circumstance as a teacher. And hopefully as other teachers hear whatever it is that I say, it applies to your circumstance as well. I know that literature doesn't necessarily apply to everybody, but when I read literature, it gives me direction for life. It helps me to learn, and it changes my life so that I can actually live life, whatever life that I have, I can live it with fire. Just like Socrates lived his life with fire, Socrates gave his life in order to teach. Like, he had a certain way of teaching. He had a certain influence that he had with his pupils, his students, and man, people did not like him having that kind of influence. One of the people that he influenced the most is Plato. Plato wrote down the words that we will take a look at today in dialogues that Socrates had with his students. Socrates, as you may recall, sort of had this questioning way of teaching, and it was a questioning way that really caught the attention of people who heard him. Now, we're going to get these ideas from the Great Treasury of Western Thought. This is a pretty big text, beautiful text. It has a whole bunch of ancient authors in it. And so let's take a look and see what we learned from Socrates. So last time we were together, we took a look at this particular text. Indeed, Lysichamus, I should be very wrong in refusing to aid in the improvement of anybody. Man, you know, aid in others' improvement, right? That's the first secret, man. Like, so if you're going to live and teach with fire, provide aid in other people's improvement. And then the second thing that we've got here is Socrates actually dealing with the concept here in this passage. And it starts off and says, and if I had shown in this conversation that I had a knowledge that this individual, Nicias and Laches, have not, then I admit that you would be right in inviting me to perform this duty. What duty? The duty is this. But as we were all the same perplexity, so the students, the teacher, they all shared in the same perplexity. The perplexity was in a particular topic. The topic is unknown to us. But he says, why should one of us be preferred to another? I certainly think that no one should. So in the context here, there is some students who are perplexed about a topic. The teacher is also perplexed about a topic. So the teacher is like, look, man, I'm not going to act like I'm more significant, that I have more knowledge when I don't. I'm equal to them because I'm simply a learner. And this is the second secret to teaching with fire, and that is see yourself as equal with students. As equal in humanity, as equal in terms of the fact that you are learning just like students are. The point that we're making, that I think Socrates is making, that I am making here today, is that you have areas that you don't know, and so do your students. And because you have areas that you don't know and your students have areas that you don't know, then it's only right for you to see yourself as one who is learning just like them. You are a person who is learning, and that's how you bring the fire to your instruction. The fire comes to your instruction is when you have your aim in life to be learning. Right? It just so happens that my aim in life is learning through literature. You know, I'm not the best literary guy. I'm not. I don't have any degrees in literature, but dang it, I love it. And in literature is where I find my learning, and it's where I find my fire for life. So make sure that you see yourself as a student just like your students are, and this is how you can rekindle the fire for teaching.